Hi everyone, welcome to Beauty and Crafting with Tiffany. I am Tiffany. I tried making a video yesterday on my Chromebook thing and I accidentally deleted the video. I was actually able to clear out my phone, so hopefully it's working now. And we're gonna just make some beaded bracelets. I'm gonna use I got this huge container of all different kinds of beads, and I'm trying to use some of them up.
Since we started dating 35 years ago, and right now we have 6 dogs at home that we would do anything.
We're gonna make a turtle bracelet.
A lot of dogs in a meaningful way, but I want to help you for dogs all over the world, and that's what makes it here. After spending my life caring for dogs, I've seen them make amazing turnarounds just by adding a few specific foods to their diet. I'm about to show you the best foods that you can give your dog to help.
I'm gonna use metal spacers.
Joints, skin, coat, and more. As well as one thing I will never want my dog to eat again. I've owned and loved so many dogs, and I've watched many of them get old, have health problems, and pass away. And each time, I found myself wondering, why does our time with them have to be so short? And is there anything we can do to help them live longer? So
I have so many beads.
And I've put together an easy list of go and no go.
How's everybody doing? It's Saturday.
And I've hooked up with one of the most well-known dog experts.
Sorry, I haven't made very many videos.
So let's start at the beginning. Man's best friend.
My hair is crazy right now.
Oh,
I took it out of my bun.
But our dogs aren't eating well buffalo or chicken anymore. And unfortunately it shows, because many dogs aren't living as long as they used to. Golden retrievers used to live for 17 years. Now their average lifespan.
I think I'm just gonna set this right here in front of me, and then I can get to it.
But now it's around 6 or 7. And Leonbergers drop down to around 7 years too. But we can help.
And I have my bead stopper right there, so.
Healthy, natural dog superfoods they might not get all that often. So here's my list: go and no-go foods. Go food number 1: ginger.
It's like it's a stone turtle, but they've been dyed.
Plus, it's great for dogs' joints thanks to its anti-inflammatory properties. Most dogs actually love the flavor. Just mix it right into their food. A little goes a long way. The American Kennel Club says use about 1/4 of a teaspoon for small dog and 3/4 of a teaspoon for large dog. On the other hand, stay away from these spices and veggies. No-go food number 1: anything from the allium family. This includes chives, onions, and leeks because they are toxic for dogs. They cause stomach issues, diarrhea, the heart beating way too fast, and hemolytic anemia, where the red blood cells die off faster than they can be replaced. It only takes a tiny amount to make a dog very sick. Symptoms could show up days after they eat a piece of an onion. So if you suspect your dog may have eaten some, or you smell onion breath, call the vet right away. You could save their life. Next up, goat food number 2: chicory. Chicory is a little-known dog superfood. It's absolutely packed with prebiotic fiber. Fiber is very important for your dog's digestion. It helps firm up your dog's poop so it's more solid, makes it less messy and stinky. Studies show chicory can also support heart health, a healthy weight, and increase the quality of life, which means your dog can experience more happy, healthy years with you. You can get the leaves or the roots. Just add a little bit to their bowl, and they'll probably feel way better for it.
This is going to be a colorful bracelet, because all of the turtles are different colors.
After all, your dog influences every aspect. Obviously, this includes digestion, but also their brain health, their behavior, immune system, weight, anxiety levels.
How's everyone doing?
And you can positively
let me know down in the comments.
By making sure that
hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. I love history. If you guys have like history facts, put random facts in the thing that you find the most interesting about American history, Canadian history, European history, Asian history.
Even worse, it leads to nasty chemical products.
South America, wherever you guys are coming from, let me know. I want to learn about different cultures and different kinds of people, different religions. One of my favorite things to learn about when I was in college was religion. I took a comparative religion class, and it was so interesting how we're each culture, we're very similar in our beliefs, but because of our culture, our gods just are depicted differently.
Contribute to itchy skin,
sorry.
stiff joints, compromised heart health, plenty of other issues that we typically associate with dogs getting older. And unlike humans who typically eat a pretty varied diet, most dogs just eat the same thing, day in and day out, which means the effects of AGEs can pile up much faster. And the effects are much more risk.
Now that I've
That's why you
freed
might
up
have a
space,
different dog one day,
this is
the
not
same
downloaded
age
or
overnight, and they
downloaded.
start having trouble with
It's
their
not
energy or their
sponsored
joints or
at all.
skin or their weight,
I
seemingly out of the blue.
found a
Whatever it
clean
is,
up
they're
your
shocked.
phone. I think it was
Because we've been feeding our
Google
dogs
Cleanup. I think it was called.
for as long as
Not
I can remember.
sponsored at all.
And if you're anything like me,
But I
you
worked on
probably
my
have been
phone
too.
for like
But
3 hours last night,
you walk
freeing up all
aisles, you
my
see shiny bags with the
pictures
dog
I
in
don't
the front. So
need,
we think we're making a great choice. But
multiples
unfortunately,
of the same picture.
that's just marketing. By making cheap kibble seem healthy, they've managed to turn pet food into $100.
And if you're like part of that family photo thing where you share photos, your phone will take up all those photos from every single person involved. And so I had to erase so many pictures last night. So many.
Sugar syrup. In other words,
Because there's so many
is
duplicates.
the people that we're trusting to feed our dogs. So I knew I had to find a better way, not just for my own 6 dogs, but for your dogs and dogs all over the world, the ones in the shelters, the ones I work with on the sites.
Because if
the
you
ones
have
sitting with
multiple
you
people
right
in the
now.
same family and
So,
everybody
I
has the
just about
same
every
pictures of
contact
the
I have
same
in the dog
album,
world. And finally,
we all
I
have
linked up
that
with
same
Dr.
amount.
Richter, the guy voted America's
And it took up
favorite
all my
vet. Together we
storage.
tackled the number 1 question. If you want to avoid kibble, what should your dog eat so they can stay healthy, energetic, and
So I
have a
had
life?
to erase.
The answer? No. That's where things get
I
tricky.
don't even know how
According to
many.
Dr. Richter, the
Probably
ideal
1,000.
diet for your dog is raw food. But not just meat. Raw food includes dog healthy, nutrient
So I'm
dense
keeping
food
an eye
like
on the
protein
clock,
meats,
make sure it doesn't say
certain
stop.
fruits,
So if I keep
veggies,
looking
and herbs.
weird,
These are
that's
what
me
your
looking
dog's
at the time.
ancestors ate in the wild. Dr. Richter made these crazy spreadsheets for me so they could get the exact balance of vitamins, minerals, and nutrients. And then we agreed to try it for a week to see what would happen. So Cheryl and I prepared them separate meals to the exact specifications, and you wouldn't believe the difference. Bella, my oldest, suddenly had no problem hopping up on the couch or coming up and down the stairs. And Oscar, his mood improved immediately. He just will not stop wanting to play tug of war. Our 2 German Shorthair pointers, Olive and Oak.
I have a
their
commercial
coats
going on in the
look
background, so if you hear
tiny
Roblo,
and
that's
nice.
him.
But there's a major downside. It was
It's
hard.
his commercial, not
Quite
mine.
frankly, we're
It's
already
not.
disgusted to prepare food like
So I
this.
apologize.
Chopping up beef liver and kidneys, measuring out the ingredients just so, washing down the entire kitchen. It's a lot of work. And you know I would do anything for my dogs, especially after seeing these amazing changes. But I wanted it to be easy for me too. And I couldn't stop thinking about it. One day I was on set and I was eating some sort of dried mango, and I thought to myself, this is good. I just had a taste of mango, but it wasn't like dripping all over my hand. I didn't have to struggle to chop it or cut it. I didn't have to figure out what to do with the pits, and the light bulb went off. Freeze dried. But instead of freeze dried fruit, freeze dried dog food. I called Dr. Richter and he agreed it could work. Especially since freeze drying would not create AGEs or reduce the nutritional value in the food. And because the process naturally preserved the ingredients, we wouldn't have to use all those nasty preservatives that are in many pebbles like BHA or BHT, which have been shown in multiple studies to cause tumor and cancer in several species. Now, there were some freeze-dried foods on the market already, but many were crammed with fillers, bone meal, and junk the dogs should not eat. So he said, if we're going to do this,
I'll show you the bracelets that I made yesterday.
experimenting
I'll
with
show you real
recipes,
quick
he found
as
a
soon as
way
I'm
to
done
get
after
all the
this.
benefits of the ideal
I was like
balanced
talking to
raw
myself for 40
diet
minutes, and then I
freeze-dried.
realized, and
So
then when
no
I go
mess,
to load
no
it up, I
refrigeration,
didn't save
no
it
gourmet
correctly.
dog kitchen inside of your home. No nasty processing.
I'm still learning the
To
Chrome
your
book.
dog's health
It's
is as
different.
simple as
It's
feeding your dog
Google
a bag
Chrome or
of kibble,
I
except
don't
it's
know.
full of healthy foods that can help your dog feel better. And it's not just my experience. Once my friends and coworkers started seeing new pet in my house, they were begging for the
Here's
secret.
Chunker.
So
She's like,
I gave out
I'm
the
back.
facts.
Here's
Of course,
me.
word had
Say hi to the
spread
people,
that new dog food was a
Chunker.
must-have. That's when we really started thinking about producing bigger batches.
Hold
not just for
on.
my household,
I gotta use the
but for
scissors. I don't want to
and
cut
for
you.
anyone
Hold
wanting
on.
better food for their
You
dog.
stay there.
So we ran a small
She
review
thinks she's
group
got to
for this
be
food,
on
and
my
we gave the
chest.
dogs
She
their
likes to sit right
in fact,
here.
for just the first week, the vast
And it's
majority of
hard
pets
for me to
really,
get
their dogs were moving around.
do
Their
anything.
joints seemed less achy, and their breath was better. After only 2 weeks of using the food, 94% of the pet parents said their dog had better digestion, their dog's poop was less smelly, and they were acting
That's
younger.
pretty.
In fact,
All the
their
different colors.
even more impressive, a whopping 100% of the pet
Not too
parents told us
tight.
the dog's coat was shinier,
Comfortable
they had
in.
more energy, they were more
I've been
playful,
making it
and had better 100% pet parents said their dog
Some
was
bracelets
healthier.
are 8 inches and some bracelets are 9
And
inches.
100% of them
Depending
said
on.
they loved the food and would recommend it to
Oh,
anyone and agree it's the best dog food they'd ever used. I started
sorry.
feeding my dogs this food a while
I was
ago.
yawning all
And
day
even though
yesterday.
we've tried a bunch of dog foods over the years, I've never
If it's a
seen
really
a
fat
dog
bead, I'll
go
make it
down
9
like this.
inches. But if
They
it's a smaller
won't
bead, I'll
see
make it 8
especially
inches.
Nala, who's my oldest, and the pickiest eater. I love how peppy and energetic she is now. Daisy and Oscar come out and hang with me on set, and they have enough energy to last a 12-hour day. My bird dog Owen is chasing birds like no other and going for swims in the ocean that are next level. And Olive, the baby, we're noticing her moving around a lot more easily. My wife Cheryl and I can't stop talking about how much energy they all have and how much happier they seem. It's like we've got puppies again. After seeing these incredible changes, we knew we couldn't keep it to ourselves. It was time to share it with the world. We're on a mission to get this food to as many dog bowls as possible and help dogs all around the world experience the same amazing health transformations like we just heard about. This incredible food is called NutriComplete, a freeze-dried raw, protein-rich food that can help transform the way your dog looks, acts, and most importantly, the way they feel, and they'll love the taste too. It's got all the fruits, veggies, protein, vitamins, and minerals your dog needs to thrive in one easy-to-serve food. These are the foods your dog is bald to eat in the wild. It probably doesn't get all that often. Every serving has at least 90% pure meat, including nutrient-rich
It's a bunch of green beans. I'm trying to break up the color a little bit.
Carrot and broccoli, great for brain health, eye health, and supporting a strong immune system. Fruits like cranberry, wonderful digestion food. And to top it off, it even includes on-go foods.
What's that?
Ginger and chicory for smooth joints, solid boobs. Plus, it has no artificial preservatives. No grains, corn,
Hold on.
soy, or other cheap fillers. All you have to do is serve your dog a scoop based on their weight. Add a little
He's a
water,
good
hydrate
kitty.
it, or if your
Good
dog likes a
kitty.
fluffy texture, you can
Need
serve
a
it straight from the bag. Once
turtle.
dogs start eating NutriComplete, you will notice
Got
some
some
big changes.
turtle.
Like they've got plenty of energy to run around, play endless games of fetch. It feels way easier for them to keep healthy weight. Their digestion finally evens out, so no more potty emergencies or multi-stop walks or loose stool situations. Their poops become easier to pick up.
Got another cat behind her. They all follow each other. They're like, oh, there's Tiffany.
Quality of life is improved, and they give all of that back to you
Oh.
in love. Now, if you were to buy all of these ingredients,
We don't
prep
go
this
way
food
down.
yourself, it would cost you
Aw,
upwards of
see,
$200
she'll sit here
per
all
batch.
morning.
Shouldn't be
She's
bad.
like, you
And
don't
with
need
that
to
much
make
raw protein is a
bracelets.
hassle. It can even be a little dangerous for both you and your dog.
I think
In
she's
one study, nearly
they keep
25%
smelling her
of
bottom.
commercial raw food the FDA and CDC tested was crawling with bacteria like salmonella and listeria, which can lead to food poisoning. This is exactly why we require every batch of NutriComplete to be third-party tested, so you can have complete confidence
Are we
in the
holding you
quality
for a
of what you're
minute?
feeding your best friend. When we originally looked into it, we figured this kind of specialty premium food might run close to $100 a bag, and even though that's half of what it would cost to make it home, still too expensive. So I told the team I wouldn't put my name on the food unless it was affordable to nearly everyone. So we looked into it and we
All right.
realized that by distributing
Let's see if
NutriComplete ourselves,
that might just have to
we
be
can
an
use
ankle
all
bracelet,
of the
'cause
highest
it's really
quality
cool.
ingredients for a price of $59.95. I'd gladly pay that to get my dogs this excellent nutrition
All right.
and the chance of living a full happy life. But everybody has different budgets, and at $59.95
Kitty.
might be a little more than we're used to paying for dog food. So, because we
Hold on,
watched this
you're on my
video
hair.
and know you're serious about feeding your dog the best food possible, we decided to dramatically lower the price of NutriComplete for a short period of time. So when you order today,
The
you're not gonna
cats
pay
don't care that I'm making jewelry.
For this special
They're like,
video
nope,
offer,
you're
you can
home.
try NutriComplete
You're
for just
gonna
$29.95,
cut something on
an
your
instant
eye.
savings of $30.
Got
Show
it.
us. If you don't see the results you're looking for in your dog,
Okay,
change
let me
your mind.
move my
For
hair
any
because
reason,
you are pulling my
return
hair.
your bag for a complete refund of your purchase price, no questions
I'm
asked.
a
and
mess.
shipping costs. But remember, this is a limited
Real
time
life with
offer.
Tiffany.
This video only
That's
and months supplies last. When we sell out, this offer will be taken
Kitty,
down.
kitty.
Complete will return to its regular price of $59.95. Why would we lower the price so much? Well,
Can
part
you
of my
sit
life's mission is to help
down?
dogs everywhere. Yours.
Like right
And
here.
NutriComplete is
I
one of
gotta
the
fix my
simplest and
shirt.
most powerful tools I can think of to do just that.
My
I just
shirt.
ask that when you notice the improvements in your dog,
Ow.
spread the word of this incredible food to your friends and family. We have been overwhelmed with positive response to NutriComplete. People are falling in
Girl.
love with this food once they see the improvements in their dog's energy, digestion, and weight.
Here.
And they end up wanting to buy multiple bags at a time.
Jim.
So,
using her muscles so I won't put her down. Go up on the pillow. Up here. Oh my goodness. She is scratching the crap out of me. Okay, I'm making a bracelet or an ankle bracelet right now. Hold on. We'll see how long it is. I had to take my hair out of the bun because it was being annoying. It's annoying.
Delivery of Nutricomplete arrives at your door every month. It offers extra savings, bringing your price per bag all the way down to as low as $23.65 per bag.
See if it's on the little stopper on the bottom and see if that just helps.
Signing up for Subscribe and Save is the best option if you have a big dog, or if you have more than one dog at home, like me. You can pause
Thank
or
you.
cancel your trip at any time.
You stay there. Good girl.
When you select Subscribe and Save today, it locks in your low price the entire length of your subscription.
Now I gotta open the needle.
Special low price for
It's
as
the
long
kind
as
that
you feed your dog Nutricomplete. Because the best results come.
I don't know. Can you see that?
And once you see your dog getting the
No, I need the beads.
having less trouble going to the bathroom or climbing up on the couch with you, you're going to want to keep feeding them this food. That's why I recommend buying our 3 to 6 bag option, so you can really see the changes in your dog and experience all the extra life that gets unlocked when it feels so good. Tap the Learn More button below and find out if these options are still available. And remember, no matter how many bags you select, every single order comes with our money-back guarantee, which means you can feed your dog Nutricomplete every day for a whole trial period. And if you don't absolutely love the changes you see in them, we want you to return it. Seriously, when it comes to your dog and their happy life and their ability to enjoy it alongside you, you deserve exceptional results. And I think you and your dog are going to love it. The feedback we received already is amazing. Like Bruce, who shared, she runs to the pantry where she hears the bag of Nutricomplete being opened. She never did that with any other food, and she licks every last particle of food out of the dish. She's much more active and mobile than I expected from an 11-year-old dog. Here's to many more years together. Terry told us, my dog has enjoyed eating a whole lot more. He wants Nutricomplete even for snacks. He definitely seems more energetic, healthier, and happier. And here's one from Julie, who shared, I've been buying this for about a year, and my dogs love it. Since the food is freeze-dried raw, the nutrients are not cooked out of it, which is important.
And I think the turtles are like a howlite. It's a easy diable story.
Sometimes even skips a meal, but with Nutricomplete, she eats every last crumb. So what do you have to lose? Tap the Learn More button now and find out if these options are still available. When you get to our order page, you'll see the options for Nutricomplete at the top of the page. If you see options for 3 or 6 bags, we still have some of those packages in stock, and those extra savings are still available. If you have any questions, our warehouses are in the USA, in Southern California, Memphis, Tennessee, and our friendly customer support specialists are standing by. So I hope you're able to order right now and take advantage of this special internet-only price before it shoots up and you miss your chance.
It's like a cool spring morning today. I need to go mow, but I need to wake up before I use a lawnmower. I don't like using a lawnmower. I don't like blades. I know it has to be done. So sad we have to cut something that's trying to grow. But we've gotten so much rain that our grass is growing.
Always wanted for them. You both deserve it. Nutricomplete is the best gift you can give them. I know from experience, and I can't wait to hear how it works for your dog. And I know you're gonna love watching your best friend thrive. For you and your furry friend, I'm Rob Lowe.
There you are. Welcome back to Dark Waters Now. Today we got some straight up haunting, unexplained.
I'm gonna get a different color.
Creepy like ghost encounters you've never seen before.
I'm gonna use this color.
In Sierra, Brazil, a UFO research group captured something supernatural glowing in the hills. Mysterious light anomaly.
I think this is plenty long enough.
The anonymous user is saying this is paranormal activity caught on camera. Now, if this is an orb, a spirit, or something else, we don't have a name for it. You be the judge. This is giving me some type of Egyptian Stargate vibes. And if you look to the left, it's like something is kind of projecting towards it. It looks like something you'll see out of that fantasy action movie Gods of Egypt.
Since it's all
Look at
stone
this.
beads, I'm
This
gonna
is
do
some
one
type
more
of
knot.
scary paranormal
It's kind of
activity,
heavy.
supernatural entity, and real evidence that none of us can explain why.
Right.
Now, I don't know if this is real, staged, or what, but let's take a look and you be the judge.
Me habéis enviado este vídeo para que juntos hagamos un
And these are all like,
análisis. Esto supone que
there's
sucedió en un colegio en México.
adventuring, like a
Look at how
Russian
her body
jade,
just lifted up. This
malachite
appears to be a neck
amethyst.
somewhere. But just
They might
look
be
at
just
how
like a
her
dyed
entire body
quartz,
just jerks
maybe.
up. Like no
And I'm
one is
pretty sure
grabbing
that's
her,
a
and it would be
dyed
difficult to
howlite.
try to pull yourself
But it's all
up like
stones.
that.
It's
You
so
know what
pretty.
I'm saying? That is terrifying. And it looks like everybody around her is concerned and trying to calm her down. What do you guys think about this situation? What would you do if you're in class and you see a classmate doing this? Tell me your thoughts below. What do you think about this scary horror footage?
Ooh, that's a video of a mermaid.
Got the mermaid in a full Nelson, and he's got something to say. What is he saying? What could you possibly say to have a mermaid in a full Nelson? I finally got one. Is this what y'all looking for? I got one right here. I would never thought I'd see a mermaid get put in a full Nelson today. That is crazy.
Now,
Crazy.
what we gonna say about this? What the skeptics gonna say? What are you gonna do? So, can somebody tell me what in the freakazoid is this? So this was picked up on a trail camera in the UK.
It almost like looks like they're
What kind of animal
like they're
is
hydro
this?
dipped
So
in the,
Look at those fingers.
but they're
Look at the
real
fingers,
stone,
bro.
but it's just colored.
It's not a dog. It's not a cat. And it's not Bigfoot.
It's an unexplained creature.
What is it? A nut face? Dreadnought?
Okay,
I've not seen nothing like this
now
in my life. Now, I know I'm the guy that come with all the
I'm
answers.
thinking.
And, you know, I've got a lot of things to say. Listen, I'm not a zoologist. I don't know what this one is. If somebody can tell me in the comments
Can
what
you
this is, because I
hold
don't want
balls?
to go down as a
Let's see
conspiracy
gold balls.
theorist, you know.
I don't know, but it's definitely got human features. Almost like it's cheesing, almost like a humanoid type face. Now this next one is crazy. This is real-time lightning strike map, and every single lightning strike is directed at the United States. Now I don't know what this is, if this is a vessel or what's in the ocean. You be the judge.
Pointed straight at the United States, emanating from this area right here, as if there's something in the ocean.
Is there anybody else out there that likes to watch conspiracy theory videos? I'm one of those people that like watching those videos.
Scary, unexplained weather
I watch the
manipulation,
YouTubers that put the
directed
videos
energy.
together.
What it could be, but you be the judge. This
I don't
next
make
one,
the
user claimed that
videos.
They found some UFO footage caught on camera.
They use the
Iowa,
TikTok
Plymouth,
videos.
Massachusetts, campground in Duxbury.
I tried TikTok, but I don't think I'm just smart enough to use it. And I'm like derps. Let's see. Okay. You got those leaves?
Oh yeah, he's got a good view of whatever is going on. It appears it's spinning the classic disc shape, spinning, rotating.
Okay,
but
so
how
far
about
my
that
camera's doing good.
ocean
After I
blue,
upload this
neon
to
blue
YouTube, I
color
will
coming up out of
delete
the
it off my
bottom?
phone so then I have I'm on my phone for now.
It's always the real good footage, you know, they're trying to focus and they'll keep coming back in and out. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. You guys tell me. He didn't hop back on it and ride it back down, did he? He looked so confident, you know, like that was probably his job for the day was to pass those out. And then this crack right here.
Look at this big guy. Look at that big guy. My grumbly monster. I love you. Oh, sweet boy. Yeah.
Jon Snow, is that you from Game of Thrones? Listen to the roar this dire wolf did. This is a wolf, right? That's not a coyote. This is a whole wolf, I believe.
Look at this big guy. Look at that big guy.
The bond you would have to have an apex predator be your sidekick. How beautiful. Would you bond with a wolf or an exotic animal like this? Or do you know or have experience of it? Drop it in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. You know, I don't want to brag, but I get a little dangerous too, you know. I had a squirrel grab a peanut from my hand one time.
Oh my God, it's my old Shelly. How you doing? Thomas, my old Shelly. Thomas, how you doing, man? I ain't seen us since we locked up in jail together, man. How you doing, man?
It's been a long time since I've been in jail, but God bless you.
I've been, what's that you been? A couple years ago, bro. We was locked up together.
Yeah? What do you think my name is?
Thomas.
Smart.
Man, you better leave Mark alone, man. You really don't know what people went through. I can see it in his eyes. He said he hasn't been locked up in a while. You know, this man did a complete 180 in his life, and here comes somebody messing with him. We almost brought out the old Mark. If you would have ran up to the old Mark a couple years ago, this might have been a different story instead of handing you a pamphlet and a couple scriptures.
Watch this.
Is that a bobcat? At first glance, it looks like a normal house cat, but I believe that's a bobcat. Don't let this homeward bound demeanor fool you.
Still recording. Yay! I like using my phone because it's got a better microphone. And there's better lighting. This might be too big. Might have to be an anklet. That's okay, I'm not gonna take these off. I'm just gonna leave them on. It'll be an anklet. It's all good. I like it. When you make jewelry, make it for yourself, because somebody else may not like it. Make what you like. And if you end up selling it, bonus.
Don't you know these are mom.
I wear a lot of the jewelry that I make.
A, a
As
dumbbell.
much as my clothes.
B, a backpack. C, the real
I wear a lot of the jewelry that I've bought.
You had the time.
I have
you
bought a
kept
lot of
choosing
jewelry.
Comfort, kept postponing growth, and now your youth
As
is
y'all
gone,
know, I'm a
and the
shopping
person
addict,
you could have
and I
become doesn't
like
exist.
things, and
Or
I like
D,
earrings.
groceries. What do you think is heavier to
I love
carry?
necklaces,
A,
but I always have a hard time putting
To
them
the
on.
left turn, you didn't have to hit me that
And once
hard.
the elastic
Say D, groceries.
about, I have a ton of like lobster claw
That hit a little.
that I can make.
You didn't have to cut us that
Just fit
hard.
on a wrist.
Okay, so let me just ask you, what is this trail that we're
It's a
seeing?
little loose,
Way
but
up there.
it doesn't fall.
So we're here on the Paluxy River near Glen Rose, Texas. We're down in
Alright,
the center of the
excuse me,
riverbed.
you know, for
This is the dinosaur trail that made international headlines last year, in December
Look at it.
2022. This is
crystal
the
beads.
Carnage
Let's
Trail.
get
The state park has
working on
nicknamed
that.
it the Lone Ranger Trail. It is the single longest
It's on a
contiguous dinosaur trackway
string,
on the North American continent. I mapped this trail 23 years ago in the year 2000. It goes 507 feet long. It is one single dinosaur trackway. It's a dinosaur called Acrocanthosaurus, and this dinosaur was an adult size, meandering up the river at about 3 miles an hour, just meandering gait all the way up. He turns the corner and goes right into the bank. So he's coming out of the bank behind us, and then he's turning into the bank around the corner.
If we look at the tracks, look at how massive it is. It's like a human being. It's like 4 human feet can fit in one track, one footprint of whatever type
It's
of
almost like
dinosaur
rainbow colors,
was
but
roaming this
I
trail
don't know.
here.
I don't.
Is it
It's a
really?
very
I
random
don't
mix of
know.
colors.
Is it a dinosaur? Again, I don't know.
Call me old-fashioned. I'd say stealing's bad. That's why I locked up corrupt public officials as a prosecutor. And as state auditor, I uncovered record amounts of misspent tax dollars. Insiders didn't like that, so they changed the law to make it harder for me to find your misspent tax money. That's bad too. As governor, I'll make jail time mandatory for public officials who misuse your tax dollars. Because stealing is still bad, and stealing from taxpayers should be unacceptable.
You wash your whole body every day, so why don't you wash your whole mouth? Listerine and wash your mouth.
Shop 40% off spring at Hobby Lobby. It's the season to start fresh and finally make your kitchen and pantry feel like you. Swap out the old for something vibrant, stylish, and new. Shop 40% off spring at Hobby Lobby.
They had the dream. You're gonna do a Neil Diamond show? All they needed was each other. Tell me I'm doing the right thing.
I think you are.
Trying to be better.
Aren't we all?
Songs on Blue.
To the right. There is a longer trail in Colorado that's about 1,000 feet, but it's broken in 3 sections. It's not contiguous. This trail is contiguous, so it makes it the longest single dinosaur trackway in the North American continent, right here in Glen Rose, Texas.
Okay, so
Again,
Everyone talks about the
movies,
bones,
crystal
the skeletons sent to the Smithsonian that mysteriously vanished, the burial mounds excavated and then forgotten. The newspaper clippings from the 1800s describing remains of impossible size, filed away and never mentioned again. But here's what nobody wants to discuss. There were giants who were alive, not ancient remains, not archaeological mysteries buried for centuries, living, breathing human beings with names and faces and families, people who were photographed, documented, married in churches, and recorded in census records, people who tried to have children and their bloodlines ended, not through war, not through plague, not through any of the mechanisms by which populations typically decline. They simply stopped continuing.
Damn, could they be talking about the remains of the Nephilim lineage?
Narration came and went, and we're still pretending they were just random medical anomalies not worth investigating. I found her name in a museum archive in Nova Scotia, Anna Heining Swan. Born August 6, 1846, in Millbrook, a small community where her parents, Alexander and Anne, had settled after emigrating from Scotland. Her father was a farmer of average height. Her mother stood about 5'2". Anna was their 3rd child of 13. 12 of those children grew to normal proportions. Anna did not. At birth, she weighed nearly 18 pounds. By age 4, she stood 4 feet 6 inches tall. By 6, she had reached her mother's height. By 15, she towered at 7 feet. When she
Damn, she was huge.
growing, Anna Swan measured 7 feet 11 inches and weighed somewhere between 300 and 400 pounds. The official explanation is gigantism, a pituitary condition we understand today. Except Anna's case doesn't fit the typical presentation. Her proportions were described as normal, not the elongated features associated with the condition. She was considered beautiful by contemporary accounts. She excelled at literature, music, and drama. She wanted to become a teacher, but no schoolhouse could accommodate her. Her father built custom furniture so she could sit at the family table. She was 17 years old when the offer came. Barnum had been collecting giants since he purchased Scudder's American Museum in 1841.
Collecting giants? That is wild. What is it, like a circus for giants?
By 1862, his agents had tracked Anna Swan to Nova Scotia and arrived with a proposal: $1,000 per month, plus fine clothing, comfortable housing, and 3 hours of private tutoring each day. For a farming family in rural Canada, the sum was staggering. Anna accepted. She moved to New York and became the Nova Scotia Giantess, exhibited alongside Colonel Ruth Goshen, General Tom Thumb, and Commodore Nutt. The pattern repeats with unsettling precision. Arnold didn't just display giants, he systematically recruited them from across the globe. From Kentucky came Martin Van Buren Bates, a former Confederate captain who stood 7 feet 9 inches tall. From China came Chang Wu Gao, documented at approximately 8 feet, a man who spoke 10 languages and was described as one of the most intelligent performers of his era. From northeastern Texas came the Shields brothers.
Here's what I got so
4
far.
siblings, all measuring between 7 feet 8 inches and 7
It's really
feet 11
pretty.
inches tall.
That's really, really
Part of
pretty.
a family of 9 brothers.
No, I love
They paid
rainbows, whether
$100
you're
per
gay or
week each
straight.
just to
Rainbows are
stand
for
and be observed
everybody.
From noon until 11 at night.
I mean, if you think
Everybody.
about it, we still have tall people
Don't let
that
somebody
exist
rain on
today.
your
They
parade
just
if
all
you
in
like
the
rainbows
NBA,
and you're straight.
sports and stuff.
I'm straight.
You'll see it's not common.
I love
6'8",
rainbows.
7 foot. I'm 6'4". My damn
It brightens
self.
your day. It makes you
I will
happy.
not help you grab that stuff at the top shelf at Walmart. Yes, I will. Of course I will. Welcome to Old World Chicago. Old World Chicago, mysterious, ancient architecture caught on camera. This is the Baps Shiri Schwamadarium in Maryland. Look at this detail. Old world researchers are saying this is some kind of Tartarian style craftsmanship that wouldn't exist today. Mainstream history tells us this is from modern construction, but look at the scale, look at the detail. Hundreds of figures, pillars, spires, hidden history or masterwork. I can't prove what it is, but I can show you what's standing right here.
And we're still
And this is in
recording.
Chicago?
Yay.
How crazy is this? Or I should say Shalaga. If you know, you know. It's like these buildings were 3D printed. This next footage is going to show some type of pyramid of energy, vortex technology, hidden old world tech. And I'm going to do my best to break this down. So let's do this one together. But it looks like these buildings are flying by the looks of it. All right, let's start it. You know, this could be like similar to jet turbines by the look of it. You know, putting two together, could this thing levitate? You know, they're talking about stories about how these things fly. Look at these. Look at these people. They're looking at a flying ship. These military experiments look absolutely insane. This structure resembles like some type of spark plug. They're showing how
I need a
the
gold bead. I
trajectory
forgot a gold
could
bead.
work. If any of this stuff you know about this, drop it below because we are all on this journey trying to figure it out. All this ancient knowledge and technology. Yeah, I seen something about a levitating beetle that they emulated the technology to try to get these different contraptions to fly just by vibration and frequency. You know?
My face is breaking out.
That's creepy looking.
Don't like it when it breaks out.
That looks familiar, I can't tell you.
47 years old, and I have worse acne now than when I did when I was
I
a
think we
kid.
all know. This is a force showing of it flying. Classic Gravitron style. And then those crazy 3D printed Hindu structures in India. Oh wow, this is Where are they actually flying? This is crazy. Okay, was this a giant Tesla coil? Maybe. We got some type of flying device. Oh man, they found the Millennium Falcon petrified somewhere. That's crazy. Acoustic levitation. These are definitely small pieces to a bigger puzzle. Where do we gotta place the dilithium crystals at to fire one of these puppies up? What sequence, what frequency do we have to do? You know? Now we're looking at crop circles. Could crop circles be made just by frequencies? And are they trying to tell us something with crop circles? It's been a minute since you heard about a crop circle. It's
Nope.
that time of the day again. If
Is
you
it falling?
another mysterious specimen of the day today, think again. Hey, Jason. Alright, you guys see it.
Alright.
The pyramid-like sandy
Put one more turtle in here.
clusters popping
This
out.
is what I got so
I'm
far.
gonna give this an 8.5.
Put one more turtle in.
Calcite bicolored gypsite coat on its surface. 8.5. And I would have to call this one
One more turtle.
the sand dragon tail. 8.5 sand dragon tail.
Alright.
Go ahead,
This
drop
is
creepy
probably
in the
gonna be
comments
it.
below. When you do that, that lets me know you were real when you made it all the way to the end of the video. You really rock with your boy. This was the most mysterious videos that made me question everything. Till next time.
Mother, veteran doctor Marionette Miller Meeks led the charge for high-quality, less expensive health care, especially for rural Iowa.
That is so pretty.
Marionette Miller Meeks, and thank her for delivering for all of us.
At the Home Depot, we've got spring Black Friday savings and all your appliance answers.
I want something to simplify my day.
Get a GE profile fridge that lends a helping hand and all-in-one laundry in a new eye-catching color. Find your appliance answers now at the Home Depot.
Four companies own 550 plus consumer brands.
I saw the Phoenix Lights.
What?
So back with another one. Make sure you guys watch from start to finish. That really helps the channel grow. And let's get this video to 5,000 likes. Hit that thumbs up. Let's go and get into it.
He's covering it up. He fought us the entire time. He did everything in his power to stop the Epstein files to be released. He even
Okay,
forced
so we
Mike
made
Johnson,
4 turtle
the Speaker of
bracelets.
the House, to
This
do
could
everything
be
he
an
could do to
anklet.
stop it from being released. It was
How
the most
fun!
unbelievable thing I've ever seen.
Alright, so the bracelets that I made yesterday.
For 8 weeks. We had a government shutdown
I'm gonna
back in the
hold on.
fall of 2025 for 8 weeks. And I believe that was part of trying to prevent the Epstein files.
I did a
from
chunky
coming
heart
out.
bracelet.
The only time I reached out to him was
I made a basketball
via
bracelet.
text message after I
I
had
made
resigned and he had been attacking me and I
glass
was receiving
rainbow bracelet.
it just I can't
Flower
even count how many
bracelet.
death threats. And but the death threats escalated on one of my children. And
Chunky
I had
bracelet.
sent those death threats to the
A peace
FBI
bracelet
director,
with
Kash
flowers.
Patel. I sent them to the Vice President J.D. Vance,
Peace and
Susie
love.
Wiles, James Blair, and I even texted the president. And I was so upset over death threats on my children.
Those were the ones that I made
because-
yesterday.
And that
I messed up on the recording.
From what the president had been
Alright, y'all.
calling a
I hope everybody has a wonderful Saturday.
to my country.
Go
Standing up for rape
have
victims
fun.
doesn't make
If
me
it's
a
nice
traitor.
out, go
And I reached
outside. I'm
out
gonna
to
go
the
outside.
president
I'm gonna go
to let him know this is what's happening.
wash my face
because
and
what you're saying about
yeah.
me. And he was
There's
very
home with my
unkind
stepdad last night.
about these death threats.
Came
And
home
so
about 4
that
o'clock in the
was
morning.
a classic
He was
shame.
finally out.
He basically blamed me.
I didn't go yesterday because I was
he had
not
no
feeling good.
compassion for death threats on my children. He blamed me basically that if my son were to get killed, it would be my fault.
So I stayed last night. I tried to stay on one of my nights off. And that was last night. Alright. So everyone, leave me a comment. Interesting facts from where you're from. History facts. Or something about yourself. Crazy, fun, weird. Make it appropriate. Don't be weird. It can be weird.
One of the biggest cosmetic brands, designer cosmetic
Um,
brands in the world. Their ex-formulator contacted
what
us.
else? Hit the subscribe. Hit the like.
Quote, unquote,
I'm manifesting 1,000. I'm gonna try to make more videos. I have been sick for the last. When my stomach was bad, I just don't feel. Feeling better. I'm just tired. Oh. My blood pressure medicine and my anxiety medicine, they make me sleepy. So I'll see you guys later. Thank you.